Have you ever felt like staying in bed as soon as you wake up? The things you used to enjoy now feel like a burden? Meeting friends, making phone calls, even your favorite hobby seems meaningless. If you feel this inner emptiness, it's not just tiredness. It could be a sign of a deep personal transformation. As described by the famous psychologist Carl Jung, we usually think that losing interest is laziness or depression. But for Jung, it was the voice of the unconscious. When our outer life, job, relationships, achievements, becomes soulless, our inner self forces us to pause. It's not a breakdown, but the beginning of rediscovering ourselves. On a brain level, when we constantly do things that don't resonate with our true self, dopamine, the happiness chemical, decreases. The prefrontal cortex, thinking center, gets tired, and the amygdala, emotional center, becomes numb. In psychology, this is called anhedonia, the inability to feel pleasure. But from Jung's perspective, it's a process of individuation, where old structures break down so something new can be born. There are two types of people who go through this phase. The first type is the outwardly successful. They look happy on the outside, but are burning inside. Their interest fades because they're living for others. The second type is the sensitive, creative mind. They feel deeply. When the world hurts their sensitivity, they withdraw and go silent. This silence is actually a protective mechanism. Think about Sana, a successful designer. She shares that one day she found herself crying while making coffee. Coffee was her life, but its smell no longer meant anything to her. She quit her job, withdrew from friends. Everyone said she was depressed, but 6 months later, sitting in a small library, telling stories to children, she found peace for the first time. Her interest hadn't disappeared. It had just shifted paths. Carl Jung said, "This is the sign. The sign that you're about to leave a house that was never really your home." When everything feels meaningless, don't panic. It's time to look inward. Maybe your soul is telling you, don't live like this anymore. Finally, start living for real. It's not necessary that losing interest is depression. Depression often involves self-blame, while this state is frequently an existential awakening. It's also wrong to think that you need to distract yourself to get out of it. Sometimes, understanding the emptiness is more important than quickly filling it. So, if everything has been feeling pointless lately, pause and reflect. Maybe the door to your true self is opening. Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt something like this, and if this video was helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because here we don't just talk about psychology, but stories that come from the heart.